Hi Sagittarius, this is going to be your reading for the end of February. It's good for Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus, Mercury placement of Sag. As always, keep in mind this is a general reading, so it is not going to resonate with everyone that watches. Things could be a bit opposite and roles could be reversed. If you want to book a private reading with me, the link to my website to schedule a one-on-one is down in the description below this video. If you're new, this is Soma Chandra Libra, but don't let the name fool you. I read for Libra and Sagittarius on this channel every 3 to 5 days exclusively. So this is your channel too. Please subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for you here. Right now it is Soma Chandra Sagittarius. Sorry if my voice sounds weird, you guys. I snored all night. I probably kept my entire household up and now my throat feels kind of funny. Oh well, we're going to get through this together. I just might sound a little weird. Good cards come out. You guys, you just have to work through something here, Sag. They wanted me to use the Colette Baron Reid Spirit of the Animal Oracle deck for you today, which I love. I feel like moving out of February and into March, you're going to feel like yourself because Rabbit Spirit came out. Now is a lucky time. I also see Wasp Spirit. Sometimes life stings down here in reverse. Something that was hurting is going to get better. It's going to sting less. Now is a lucky time for you. It's a time of good luck. Eagle Spirit, Spirit has your back. Porcupine Spirit, it's time for a beginner's mind. And Spider Spirit, make your dreams real. Now is a lucky time for you to focus on dreams. And it is Pisces season. And Pisces does ask us to focus on our dreams that can become reality, not to live in a fantasy, but weave that web. You have a lot of support right now too. A lot of you need to accept a beginner's mindset at this time. Watch out for being prickly, pushing other people away. Maybe someone's doing that with you. It's time to see yourself as a beginner. That's not always easy as we get older, but know that Spirit has your back. You have a lot of spiritual support right now, Sagittarius. Also, assessing patience and hunger. Focus is at the bottom of the deck. So some of you are very focused on something. You're very hungry for something as well. You might feel very primal at the end of the month. You're assessing, looking for information, thinking about the future, gathering details. Any of you that have the line 1 investigator in your profile of human design, or maybe in one of your, influencing one of your nodes, or I'm also hearing like your ajna placement or your head placement. You are collecting data. Someone's collecting data. You're patiently waiting for something to line up, hungry for it too, and it's time to focus. Some of you are going to have to make an important decision very soon that will require discernment. Of course, these cards could represent someone else, someone patiently waiting for you to do something. They might be assessing you. They might be very focused on you. But when it comes to love and important relationships, you have some advice. Trust, give the relationship a chance, attraction, and playfulness. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Trust in the element of trust is important right now. Make sure you feel trusting in intimate relationships, even in business partnerships and at work and friendships, family too. And trust in the element of trust is something that's maybe on someone else's mind. You're being asked to give a relationship a chance, or at least work on a partnership and work on trust and trusting each other, attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Try to stay in the present moment. Someone does need to stay in the present moment. Also stop to smell the roses. Some of you have been working quite a bit and in kind of a rat race. Someone has been. Also playful. This is not hard for you people. You are playful people. I go to my Sagittarius people. I live in a house full of them, and they pull me out of my dark and moody Mercury and Scorpio and Moon and Saturn and Cancer. I live for the playfulness of Sagittarius. It's time to recapture a feeling of romance and lightheartedness in your life and in a relationship right now. Allow a youthful inner spirit of fun to shine. Retreat, disconnect from the world. True love, engagement. A relationship could really be going somewhere for those of you in a relationship. I'm also hearing a good business partnership could ensue as well. In relationships, you need to disconnect and have a date night. especially if you have children. Oh my God, I so need that advice. Date night? What's that? And my kids are grown, you guys. I have a 16-year-old at home, but date night doesn't happen. I'll take that advice too. How about that? Okay, so the overall energy of the reading is the High Priestess. The way you or someone is feeling about you is the Nine of Swords. Oh no, and they're not talking about it either. The way you're being seen is the Three of Pentacles. Cooperative. Just doing your thing. You're around, they're around. What you need to know or your advice is the Two of Cups. That's always good advice. But the final outcome is the Sun. This could be about a Sun. A Leo could be involved. Happiness, clarity, if nothing else, clarity. But Six of Cups, oh my. Someone is very trapped in their head. They might be worried about an earth sign, or someone has earth in their chart. Not knowing what to do. You might be worried about a Virgo or an earth sign, or you yourself. Someone's trapped in their head. There is quite a bit of nostalgia. Queen of Pentacles is often a person who's very grounded and down to earth, but has a lot of responsibilities. I sense that a feminine is really thinking about what she places value on and her own self-worth. That could be you. That could be someone in your environment. Not aging backwards, unsure what to do. I feel you, whoever you are. And like everyone's just sort of hanging in there. Ooh, struggling to want to open up. Maybe have it. Yeah, here's the Hermit again. If this is like a new dating situation, someone may really struggle to get out there. Either you or this person need to lighten up a little bit. They're maybe afraid of being a choice. I also sense that someone is quite the loner. Quite the loner. And there's anxiety. Someone is terrified of something bad happening. Also, someone may be worried about like moving, relocating, cash flow, your home. Okay. Now is a lucky time. Stay focused. What do you hunger for? That's what you're passionate about. That's what you're meant to be focused on with a level of patience. So with this High Priestess, someone is being very quiet. They're listening to their intuition. It is Pisces season. I feel as though someone is connecting to their dreams. Her eyes are open in this deck, the all-seeing eye. Maybe some scorpionic traits as well, or Cancer traits. Scorpio is like a spider. They sit in the corner and watch. I see and feel everything. But I don't know that this is doing this person any good. This could be you, this could be them. You know, things could be reversed, because clarifying this is the Seven of Pentacles, the Hangman of Pisces again, and the Seven of Swords. Okay. This person looks distracted. Doesn't she look distracted by something? Like she's just sort of almost out of it, lost in thought, waiting for something to happen. There is a need to practice radical acceptance. Someone may feel somewhat stuck. And also this person isn't opening up. Or they're seeing some dishonesty or seeing some cleverness. They may mirror that though. I see a person thinking a lot about karma and cause and effect, because we have these sevens here. Yeah, and struggling to think about progress and forward motion. Someone might be trying a little too hard to tap into their intuition, and they might be having a bit of a freeze response. And the feeling is stressed out, worry, anxiety, fear, sleepless nights, concern, maybe headaches, health issues with the 9 and the 10 of Swords. But clarifying this 9 of Swords is the 10 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 9 of Swords. You know what, Sag? I kind of get the sense that either you or someone close to you or around you is super worried about playing out a cycle that they have played out before that led to conflict, loss, and change and painful endings. They are worried about this happening. Maybe worried about a health issue, worried about experiencing pain again. I heard worried about fighting. They may be worried that you're mad at them. They may have something that they want to work out with you, but they may be fearful that they will not express themselves well. Anger is a difficult emotion to express. Conflict, loss, and change is difficult to deal with, and never-ending cycles of something. I feel like someone feels like they can't catch a break. They're trying to surrender. They're trying to just listen and be still. But this isn't easy for them. I suspect this person has a difficult time communicating. They also, I think this person wishes you would say something to them. I'm feeling a lot of line 1 investigator, a little bit of martyr saint stuff too with line 3, like someone needing to really express and work on solutions, but they struggle with that. I think they just fear having to work through something difficult, or fearful that you are mad at them or they're going to get hurt again. I'm also hearing that. Now you're being seen as the 3 of Pentacles. This guy is very busy doing what he's doing, and then he'll turn around and say to other people that approach him, oh, hey, what's up? How's it going? Some of you, I mean, the 2 of you may work around each other. You may be working well together. There could be a true cooperation happening. But some of you are very focused on what you're doing. You're trying to build to a stability here. But clarifying this is the Page of Swords, the 4 of Swords, and the 8 of Pentacles. I feel like someone watches you. There is a watching. There's a watching and a bit of stress and a need to rest and then work, and someone watches that. You might not be responding to another person the way that they want you to. It's also possible that you yourself are like kind of waiting for something to happen. You could be moving out of a cycle of pain and immediately into a cycle where you have to work through stuff. You want more information. Someone might not be giving you information. Someone might be reading something that you wrote or something that you did, and you're wondering how they feel about it, but they haven't said anything to you or you haven't said anything to them. You know, it's like on the surface there's cooperation, but I think communication could be better. And someone just feels the need to constantly be strategic. Someone has a South Node in Gemini that they really need to leave behind. Yeah, and move towards that North Node in Sag. And also get into some Leo energy. So there's like misfiring of communication here. For sure. And worried about the pain. I also hear someone is overburdening themselves with details and being a bit of a perfectionist. Someone may be working a little too much right now. If this is happening between you and another person, you need to communicate a little bit better and be ready to work through some cycles that you've played out before, either with this person, with yourself, or with other people in the past, where there was conflict, loss, and change. This never goes away on planet Earth. It just doesn't. We have these moments to varying degrees. I sense cycles of karma being repeated, lessons that are being played out over and over again for the purpose of learning. They're not for nothing. They're for the purpose of learning. But it is time for that beginner's mindset. That could lead to something new and better. Here's what you need to know, or your advice, the 2 of Cups. Well, I'm going to start with advice. This is advice for everybody watching with the Ace of Swords, the Sun, and Strength. Okay. Have the conversation that will bring truth and clarity, even if that is not easy. It will bring a lot of clarity. I also see good conversations with yourself or others about like, look, let's recapture a sense of optimism. Can't the glass be half full at the end of the month? I know that this is hard, but let's be strong. There will be an important conversation that's had, and a lot of clarity could come in with it. This also may have to do with an animal for a few of you. Because of strength here, I heard animal. I also hear that someone may be waiting for a clarity with you, but they may pretend that they're not. They are. Someone does want to talk to you. And be strong through tough times. Know who you are, know what you want. But the final outcome is the Sun. I'm like, brilliant. That's brilliant. That's beautiful. And a happiness. A Leo could come bursting into the scene, and oh my, when they come in, they do come in like this little naked baby riding on a horsey. Ta-da! It's very youthful and happy and childlike. Clarifying this, though, is the 8 of Swords, and then the Magician and the 9 of Cups. Okay, Aries here as well. Gemini, Virgo. Watch out for sweeping things under the rug, and I don't want to say toxic positivity, but I'm seeing tension here and someone worried and imagining worst case scenarios, and then the good conversation takes place, But someone still is all trapped in their head. Maybe they're trapped in their head about an Aries and you spending time with an Aries, or someone really needs to face the beliefs they have about themselves that trap them in their head and hold them back, overthinking them. It's like someone doesn't want to see that wish fulfillment and happiness in the moment could be manifested. Either that or someone is worried, almost afraid to get a clarity, almost doesn't believe it. But they're trying. I see someone over here in the environment trying. If this is not another person and you're super single, this could be an extension of you, your projection of your future self into the environment, but this could be anyone in your environment. The Eight of Swords came out. It flew into the reverse, and I was like, well, that's awesome. Thank God. This is where we're trying to overcome our self-limiting beliefs and trying to get out of our head. But then we also have the moon, lots of Pisces here. Pisces season is really hitting someone hard. I think it could be productive, though, for you or for them. And then the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. Okay, wow. Someone is struggling with clarity because the sun is here twice, but this person's like, no, I'm the moon. They may have cyclical emotions. There is confusion, maybe illusion and delusion, heavy emotions too, and a lack of clarity. What do? I'm overwhelmed. I heard it could be anything. Anything could be happening here at this point. I wanted to know what they were all worried and wound up about. And I got the Five of Pentacles, Justice, that's Libra, and the Four of Cups. Okay. Some of you are dealing with a Libra with Pisces in their chart. Well, when I get the Two of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles, someone could be worried about money or being left out in the cold and needing to face a consequence, needing to create balance in their life, be honest, be fair, be truthful, accept their choices, live with consequences. This could have something to do with a bill or taxes or a ticket they owe. It could be a boss wondering how to keep you without, they can't give you a raise. Someone doesn't know what to do. Someone over here is struggling. If this is someone in your environment, they are struggling, but they are trying to get out of their head. And you know, Sag, I think that, you know, this person got a few major arcana cards like you did. They are dealing with their heavier emotions. They do need to trust their intuition despite having a lack of clarity moving forward. They do need to live with consequences of choices. This person does want emotional stability, but they struggle to move forward. They look overwhelmed. They need to make a practical choice about something. And they may lack funds or just feel left out in the cold and struggling with a self-esteem issue. And that could be something that happened to them way before you met them. You have some different major arcana cards. You're the Hermit, but you're also the Star, and you're the Ten of Wands and the Fool. God, I love you people. I really do. Sometimes people think that Sagittarians just want to be the Fool and the Sun, a lot like Leo and Aries, where you just want to move on. You want the beginner's mindset. You don't like gravitas stuff, but you're philosophical people and you will address heavy stuff. I do see you guys searching your soul. Very much so. Turning knowledge into wisdom. Some of you just, the Hermit and the High Priestess are the esoteric brother and sister of the Zodiac. So, and I have the Fool and the Magician. So I see a clarity about a new beginning of some kind that has to be manifested, and it could lead to happiness. Very much so. But this person's struggling, and I think that you're not struggling so much as you are just searching your soul. It's like, can I have a beginner's mindset again? You are moving towards the Aquarian star, freedom, renewal, coming into alignment with your own soul, your divine purpose. I heard, I don't want to feel fire. I want to feel cool. I want to feel comforted. I don't want my brain. I want to feel soothed in some way. A soothing feeling, a lighter feeling. You're wishing on a star, and getting in touch with yourself in relation to your dreams. I think, don't be a martyr, Sagittarius. Let your kids help you carry in the groceries if you have any. I do see you carrying a lot of burdens. Some of you wish to move, relocate. You're willing to do a lot of work on your own right now. Make sure you're not carrying other people's burdens. Some of you are almost finished completing a journey of some kind. It's not easy for you right now, but you haven't given up hope. I see you being very reflective and introspective right now. And you are willing to walk uphill to get to this dream. Excuse me. And then the Fool. You do want a new beginning. You do want to feel lighthearted. You are moving out of February and into March with a breath of fresh air. But there's stuff about the past that needs to, I think, be let go of. And it will not always be easy. And there's stress. There's stress. I think that the love angels had good advice for you. Stay in the present moment. Work on partnerships that are worth working on. Add some playfulness into it. And focus on building trust or addressing a lack of trust in a relationship, especially trusting yourself. Yeah, they're pulling back and they're telling me to stop. All right, Sag, that's love and life for the end of the month. I hope this resonates with you. And if it does, I hope it helps. Link to the website is down in the description below for private readings. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Sag. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.